Hey guys, Anthony here. It's Monday, September 5th, 2016, Labor Day. Just out for a little bit this morning, running some errands, and got the little doggies with me in one of our usual spots. But I wanted to show you a couple of items I picked up from the Container Store this week. One is this basket here. A little storage basket that I'm going to use right here in the corner of the van, right where the side doors are. And the nice thing I like about this basket is the lid. You had an option to buy this wooden type lid, so I could, not only use it as a cover, but I could use it as a, a tabletop, a little cutting board, place to put a cup of coffee, whatever, to eat off of. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. Of course, the Container Store has everything, so when you go in there, you're kind of like a kid in the candy store. At least I am. And anyway, it'll hold my kettle that I use a lot of times if I'm making coffee or tea or just boiling up water. It'll hold a couple of essentials, my little camping bowls, some camping cups, some salt and pepper, small little kit with some band-aids in it, my can opener, a lighter, some bouillon, and another small little cutting board that I use occasionally, and then my hobo utensil set that I use. And so that comes in handy in this little basket. They had them in two colors, gray and white, and again the lid fits in, has a little lip on it so it doesn't go anywhere, and that kind of fits in right there. And then when I'm done using it, it goes right back into the corner there, right by the fire extinguisher. And so that's that. And then there's this other little basket. It's a little like clear plastic basket. It has two little bins with, with a divider in the middle here, and it's got a little handle as well. And so right now I just threw in, I have my oatmeal in there and some plastic cups, and these are good for to keep in the van. You're setting up shop wherever you're going, you could grab these with the handle, grab your stuff, whatever's in there, whatever you need. And if you notice, I have a bunch of those. Some are a little different style, but they still have the handle, and it's got all my little cooking gear in it, my coffee, my pan, more can openers, and then there's another one here that I just have sitting there with some Santa hands in it. But they're great little finds in that store. You could organize your vehicle or your home, whatever. And then there was this little $7 mirror. It's got a little shelf here. I'll show it to you here. The nice thing I like about it is it's got 5 little magnets on the back. And I thought, well, you know what? It'll stick to the outside of the van. And if I ever wanted to shave or to do something, or I had to check and see, look at myself in the mirror, I've got a little mirror here with a shelf, and I could store some essentials in there and do whatever. I thought that was a pretty good idea. To put on the outside of the vehicle at a campsite or whatever you needed to do. I also have one inside the vehicle. It's not magnetized, but it's just hanging right there so I could see myself inside the vehicle. But this little magnet one was a great little find for $7 or $8. And so that's the items I picked up from the Container Store. Again, organizing, always looking for different ways and better ways to organize the van. I'm thinking of doing a project soon where I take out this last seat here. If you guys remember, I used to have another seat back in here. I took that seat out and I made a little living space back in here where you see the Yeti cooler and that area, the storage tote in the back with some my Yeti battery on it. It acts as like a little nightstand there from my bedside. But I was thinking of taking out this seat and either having some custom cabinetry built from right there, starting behind the driver's seat and then going all the way to the bed here. You know, a countertop space, some cabinets, storage, an area where I could put a stove on top, maybe even cut out for a small sink with a little pump on it, so I could have some running water, you know, feeding right out of a water jug. And then some storage cabinets, maybe even a storage spot for my toilet bowl, and then maybe even a spot for a small Dometic refrigerator that eventually I'm going to probably put on board, hooked up to a solar system, and that's a whole nother project as well. So just thinking out loud, guys. I just want to make the van more livable, and I think taking out the seat will give me some more real estate for storage and to do that. Another thing I could do that I've seen done before, and that we do at work a lot with our work vehicles, is those custom steel, you know, the steel work bins that they have that go in vans. They have a lot of different configurations with those. Some have a, you know, they have cabinet space, they have drawer space, they have a butcher block type counter already custom made, and you just bolt them into the van based on the dimensions of your van. And then also there's a spot, you know, you could put there's an opening where you could put a seat and sit down and use it as a tabletop, which would be good for me for like ham radio use inside the van. That's another option that I'm going to look at doing as well. So that type of workstation, you basically just gotta look and see how it'll fit and kind of just bolt it in. The other one has to be built by like a cabinet guy or something like that. So that is my little video today, just going through the van with some ideas from the container shop, and we'll end it there. Okay, thanks for joining me. Let me know your questions and comments. Take care, stay ready.